part of this Investiture Ceremony. I sincere Sister Angela, the principal, Reverend Sister Anglo, the Correspondent, and all the other sisters, parents, teachers, and my beloved parents, beloved students. Today is the Investiture Ceremony and the beginning of the academic year. The new office is set, many new leaders, and some of them have taken the oath of leadership, and many are leaders and some of them are followers, and that be a day the followers will become the leaders, it is vice versa. So it tells us clearly being a leader and becoming a leader and owning all the leadership qualities are extremely important. So I am going to share with you 10 essential and the top-notch qualities of a leader. Before that, I would like to tell you the wonderful fact that which I experienced in St. Clement's School. Some 25 years ago, when I joined for my 11th class in St. Anne's School at Rayapuram, and there was a student called Deepa, and she came from a different school and she was so confident, knowledgeable, and she really portrayed herself beautifully well, and I was extremely inspired by her attitude and the leadership qualities. So I asked her, which school are you coming from? And she said it was St. Kevin's Anglo Higher Secondary School. So the leadership quality is not something new in presentation schools. Already the sisters of presentation, and they are really working hard, and they paid for centuries and to help us to become the great leaders. So let us give a round of applause to all the sisters of presentation. So, and I wish you all the very best for the class 8th students, because the sketch and all the other drama and everything was so good. It was mind-blowing experience for me. I really enjoyed it. And they have already said there are certain qualities which are essential for the leaders. And adding to that, and I'm going to tell you the top-notch 10 qualities. And you're going to relate with me and you're going to rate yourself as well. And in the end of my talk, you need to tell me how many marks that you have scored out of this 10. Are you ready? I'm basically a teacher. I was a math teacher for 17 years, so that the teacher in me is always alive. So I would like to give you a task and get it done. Would you like to join with me in this? Yes? Yes, thank you. The very first quality of a leader is being curious. See, curiosity leads to deep learning. Deep learning leads to knowledge. Knowledge leads to understanding. Understanding leads and help you connect the dots. Connecting the dots accelerates your luck. How many of you want to be lucky in life? All of us, we all have heard this word very often, no? Being lucky. So to become a luckiest person in the world, the first thing that you need to have is curiosity. So I tell you, the first quality of being a leader is being curious. And also the fact is, curiosity creates a complex and intricate nerves in our mind that help you for deep learning. So all of you must be curious. And above all that we need to understand, you should dig your well long before you are thirsty. So it is said that if you start something without preparation, so curiosity paves the way. So being curious is the topmost quality. Would you agree with me? Yes? Do you all have the curiosity? Do you all have the quality of being curious? Yes. Okay. The second quality is a leader should be goal-oriented. Stating the goal is the first step. It is so important to turning the invisible into visible. So goal is something and very important. Without goal, the plans, the ideas and everything, whatever you have, it's mere a wish. So all of you should be goal oriented. You should know what you want in life, and you should never ever allow anyone to distract you from the goal that you have. So the second quality is goal oriented. And third important quality is honesty. And all of us have to be honest enough, because a leader should be an honest person. It is highly expected. Honesty is the best policy, all of us we know. Honesty is also the first chapter in the book of wisdom. So, honesty is extremely important for a good leader. So what is the third quality? Honesty. Very good. The fourth quality is hardworking. So there is no substitute for hard work. All of us have to really work hard. We all know a lot of successful people in the world. But we always look at the positive side of them. But there will be the other side of life, that is hardworking. Even though they are gifted, but most of the time they work hard. So being intelligent and becoming hardworking is the two sides of the coin. So that you need to be extremely hardworking in order to achieve your goals. So what was the first quality? Curiosity. What is second? What is third? What is fourth? Hardworking. Very good. And the fifth quality is helpful. So you have to willingly help others, especially the leaders out there in the new office. You should really have the quality of being helpful, willingly, not out of force, not out of some pressure. It should be within you. See, the strongest personalities in the world, they always make time to help others, even in their strugglest moment, even in the toughest moment of life. So you should always help, and God loves people, those who are helping and loving. So what's the fifth quality? Helpful. Okay, very good. And then the next 5 more qualities. Are you all willing to listen to the next 5 qualities? Yes? Oh, very good. Then the sixth quality is you should be a good listener. Active listening is important, and listening has magnetic force. A good leader's ears must always connect with the voice of the people. So you should always listen, and you have to listen. When you listen only, you will understand others' perspective. When you understand others' perspective only, you can lead them well. Otherwise, it will be so authoritative. So you should always listen to others. The seventh quality is you should be a good communicator. We should be able to communicate well. 90% of the problem is sorted out if you are a great communicator. You need to communicate, you need to say what to be said. Like, there are people who want you to listen to something. It's not that what you like to say and what they want you to listen. So that you should be a great communicator, and you should speak up and you should speak out also. So you have to speak for yourself and you have to speak for others as well. And great communications, the leadership begins and ends with the good communication. So the seventh foremost quality is communication. Very good. The eighth quality is decision making. So as a leader, you should be able to take proper decisions. Your words should be yes or no, based on as per the Holy Bible says. So you should say yes or no, not in between always. So whenever you take decision, like, you need to be firm enough in taking the decision and also executing the same. And also we should always remember, we should not take the permanent decisions based on the temporary feelings. And make your team always say, do it now, because later sometimes never. So that you should be a great decision maker, lead the team with a good decision that you have made. Whenever you take a decision, you should get the others' perspectives and point of views as well. So what is the eighth quality? Good decision maker. Very good. So the ninth quality is you should be a positive person. You should not like the flaws picker. Like there will be leaders always picking the flaws and talking about it. No, people don't like such leaders. You should be always positively encouraging them. You should be the reason for someone smiles today. So be a positive person, encourage them, identify their talents, and help them to enhance their personality. So the ninth quality is positive, because see, we all have seen the puzzles, no? Have you all seen the puzzles? See, when you make a puzzle, like you have to keep one puzzle and then put them together, and finally it gets its shape. So all the small works and small events and put together just create the greater milestones. So it is important to be a positive person. People should like you end of the day. If they don't like you, and they will not listen to you. So it is so important to be a pleasing and positive person. So the last 10th quality. So what is the 10th quality? It is being responsible. So you need to be responsible. You can't negate with them. You cannot say reasons after reasons and excuses. So those things are not allowed. You should make it happen. Be as responsible as possible. Being responsible, becoming responsible, and making others accountable. It's a significant trait of the leader. So that you need to be responsible in order to get the things done. The school has appointed you for some greater purpose. So that should happen only when you have these other 10 qualities. Apart from that, there are a number of qualities, but still that I just polished only the top 10 qualities which I feel are good and great. So now, how many of you can tell me those all 10 qualities what we have discussed now? See, I have a habit of always reading with an acronym. Whenever I study, I can't remember points together, so that I just put them all the first letters together and make a word and remember. But when I tried it out this one, but it didn't come out because all of them are consonants. There is no vowels at all, so you can't make a word without with the consonant and vowels together. So I just thought, okay, why not it is C and G? C and G, that is first being curious and goal oriented. Then triple H, that is hardworking, honesty and helping others. And then LCD TV. How many of you have LCD TV at home? All of this. So you can remember listening and communication and decision making. And finally, I am coming from a publication business, so I always thought of proofreading. So it can be being positive and then responsible. So having all these qualities and studying in St. Kevin's Anglo Higher Secondary School with the wonderful leaders across, and you're going to really rock in your life. I wish you all the very best. May God bless you. Thanks for the opportunity.